Hi guys, this is your streamer Carlos. In today's video, I'm going to give you my review of the Royal Rumble 2026. So here we go, guys. Let's go backwards. I'm going to go backwards. I'm not going to go in order. So here we go, guys. Let's start off with the last match of the night. The last match of the night, guys. I love the match, but I did not love the ending. I love the Royal Rumble. It has been one of the staples to the road to WrestleMania. It actually is the beginning to the road to WrestleMania. It's actually the starting point to WrestleMania. But I love the match, but I did not love the ending. And here's why. First of all, love that Braun Breaker got his head stomped by who knows who knows what, who knows who. It could be Seth Rollins. It could be his cousin, Scott Steiner's son, who played at Ohio State, who I don't know the name of. But anyway, that was pretty cool to see Braun Breaker in his cha-cha of a neck, because he loves to do this with his neck when he gets really, really mad. And Paul Heyman screaming, crying like the little walrus that he is. But what I loved is that Obafemi, yes, the kingdom of Obafemi is now a part of the WWE main roster, and he took out Braun Breaker. He eliminated Braun Breaker. Good for Oba. Good for Obi. And good for us. But we could have had the perfect moment, the perfect Royal Rumble moment. When Obafemi went face to face with Mr. Saskatchewan, Mr. I give a bad name to Saskatchewan, Canada, because I'm a Viking. I'm a dumb Viking named Brock Lesnar, and I have my head up, and my other body parts up Paul Heyman's pockets, if you know what I mean, guys. But we could have had that moment. Another one that impressed me in the Royal Rumble, in the Men's Royal Rumble, was the young OG, Mr. Bouncy, Javon Evans. Javon Evans did himself some good, but he got cocky. He got NXT Young cocky, and he got RKO'd for it, and he got eliminated by Randy Orton. Until that moment, which I'm gonna get to here in a little bit. Until the final moments of the Royal Rumble itself, the Men's Royal Rumble, I was happy. And another thing that made me happy is that Royce King made his WWE debut and made his Royal Rumble debut, and in general WWE debut after many rumors. The rumors were true that Royce Keys is now actually home, to his new home, not like the enemy company owned by that curly-haired wannabe Eric Bischoff from WCW, and I know AEW, and guys, you know this. You should know. You should know this by now. That I'm not an AEW guy because they're trying to be something that we already hit. We already had. That we already loved. That we already loved. WCW. WCW. So Tony Khan. Yes, Tony. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, Tony. You're not Eric Bischoff. And AEW is not WCW. You're just trying to be WCW. Where the big boys play, well, let me tell you, let me say this. Where in your case, where the wannabes big boys play. And I would love to see Darby Allin in the WWE. I'm calling it. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I hope it does. But when it does, and if it does, I'll be happy as a clam, as clam chowder. So Darby, I'm compelling you. I'm compelling you for all my WWE family members around the world and around Atlanta, where your employer, your current employer, and wannabe WCW is when your contract is up, when your contract or deal is up, your current deal with wannabe WCW is up. Come to your new home, Darby. I want to see the coffin drop, your coffin drop in a WWE ring, and onto Braun Breaker's neck and back and I wouldn't mind to see your coffin drop onto the ugly face of Logan Paul. So with that being said, guys, the result, I didn't love it because it was Roman Reigns. And we know that in 2024 we had the basically a tribal chief chicken, meaning Roman Reigns, that didn't defend his WWE Undisputed Championship at the time the right way. He was chicking in it. He was being a chicken, and he used his own family, which is also The Rock's family, as henchmen. So Roman, I didn't like the way I didn't want you to win. And I still have WWE PSD or WWE fan PTSD. Post WWE fan disorder. And this is my way of paying tribute to the real people that really have struggled with PTSD. All our veterans, but we also, even though it's not the same PTSD that you guys veterans have to go through, but I, and this is just me. And I bet you, Roman, that some of us including me, I might be alone in this, have WFPTSD because of you. And we don't want you to go back to your total chicken nugget phase of just turning into a WWE chicken champion, and relying on your family to protect you from people like CM Punk. Heck, does Dean Ambrose sound familiar? Yes. Besides Darby Allin, I really want Dean Ambrose to come back and beat the Holy Shield. Yes, Holy Shield out of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, or basically coming back together and to reform and to restart the Shield. But that's a long ways away. But Roman, I have a message for you coming from me. I loathe the idea that you won the Royal Rumble, the Men's Royal Rumble, but I'll get over it. But I will not get over the way that you treated the WWE Undisputed Championship. You carried it like a wannabe champion because you had your family protecting you. And a champion, a real WWE champion, just like CM Punk, faces his challenges head on and doesn't have to rely on his baldy cousin named The Rock. And, which, by the way, The Rock is coming for you. And I don't know if he's going to be a heel or not, but I'm going to enjoy seeing you both beating the holy Samoan out of each other. But I promise you this, if I were able to physically be able and capable of spearing you or doing a tombstone on you, Roman, I would be happy to do that. And one more thing. You're transforming into your baldy cousin who betrayed us for Hollywood in his prime. Who betrayed us for Hollywood for a goofy ponytail in his prime. And now you're doing this to it. And now you're doing it. You know what, Roman? You are the reflection of your cousin. I bet you later on, you're going to cut your ponytail, and you're gonna shave your head, and you're gonna be a naked head, meaning bald like your cousin. And just like your cousin, you're going to fail at the box office. Just like your cousin has for the past few years, because he hasn't opened his eyes yet. He shouldn't have left us, meaning his WWE family, in his prime. He still had good ears in him. Good ears inside of him. But no, he fell under the spell, the baldy spell of Hollywood. And what has Hollywood given him? Yes, a lot of money. A lot of money. But it hasn't given him box office success lately. So I hope I hope for my sake and for all my WWE family members that you, if you do defeat the Second City Saint at WrestleMania, you don't give us WFPTSD. W meaning WE fan PTSD. With that being said, guys, now let's move on to Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Yes, guys, Sami Zayn has been 11-0 against Drew wannabe Braveheart McIntyre. But this time Sami Zayn had the second home field advantage. But in Drew McIntyre fashion, he won tragically for us. And he was complaining and moaning, meaning Drew McIntyre, like the little wannabe Braveheart that he thinks he is, and I really hope that not sometime soon, but early, someone puts you in your place and hits you with a steel chair so hard, Drew Galloway. Yes, Drew McIntyre / Drew Galloway. I'm using your TNA name, Drew Galloway. Hits you so hard with a steel chair that you bleed the Scotland out of you. And I mean this with respect to all my friends, to all my family members of the WWE that live in Scotland. But guys, you have to be insane, totally insane, to believe that Drew McIntyre or Drew Galloway is William Wallace. Because he's not. William Wallace was brave. Intelligent. Noble. Not a chicken. William Wallace wore a kilt. Your beloved kilt, guys. Like a man. Meanwhile, Drew Galloway / Drew McIntyre, where is that beloved kilt of yours, guys? Like a little kilt chicken. But one day soon, Drew, you're going to pay for your sins. Now let's talk about Sami Zayn. Sami had his chances, had his 3 count opportunities, but again, Drew McIntyre won. So now officially, Sami Zayn is 12-0 against that William Wallace wannabe / Braveheart, Drew McIntyre. Now let's go to let's go to Walter versus AJ Styles. Guys, we had him, meaning AJ had Walter in his hand. Walter just almost quit, almost tapped out, But being the little, being the little the little unflavored and nasty nasty schnitzel that he is, chicken schnitzel that he is, he won. And thanks to him, and thanks to his chicken schnitzel of a body and brain, and no disrespect to chicken, but yes, Walter slash Gunther is the type of chicken that normal chickens should not be proud of. Yes, Walter, I'm talking to you. One day, you're going to bleed. You're going to be so defeated. You can't win the big one. You can't win the big one. You can't go to WrestleMania. You choke at the big one. You choke at the opportunity of getting to the big one, meaning WrestleMania. And, by the way, you choke at the big one, meaning WrestleMania. Who beat you last year? Who beat you last year at WrestleMania? Yes, that's right. Jey Uso. Yes. And again, Walter. One day you will bleed. One day you will bleed. Bleed for your sins. And I bet you, and I know this, I'm not sure how much I know this, but that day is coming pretty soon, when you will bleed for your sins, and we will be happy about it. And when you cry about it, we will be happy. And when you feel the pain that we have felt because of you and not for you, we will be happy as clams, happy as soup. And with that, guys, I have to say that it's been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal to see you, AJ, throughout my wrestling fan career, watching career. And you will be phenomenally missed. And I hope someday, in the future, outside the ring, you get to beat the holy schnitzel out of Walter / Gunther. Now, let's go to the women's battle. Let's go to the women's Royal Rumble. Guys, I love the women's Royal Rumble. Unlike the men's Royal Rumble's result, I love this one. But with a little bit of intrigue. Because Liv Morgan, yes. That dirty mustache of a little boy's mommy, new mommy, Liv Morgan won the Royal Rumble, but she won it with a price, and maybe with a price on her head, by eliminating her family member of the Judgment Day, big sexy Raquel Rodriguez. Now let's go to the surprises of the women's Royal Rumble that I really enjoyed. Brie Bella came back home without Daniel Bryan, but Brie Bella came back home after 7 years outside the WWE. Another one that really impressed me, that eliminated the Bella Twins, that eliminated Nikki and Brie Bella out of the Royal Rumble, was Lash Legend. She had 5 straight eliminations. And the other one that really impressed me, was Sol Ruka. She was in the final 3. The final 3 of the Women's Royal Rumble. She was in the final 3 of in the match. If Sol Ruka had won, guys, the Royal Rumble, she would have become the first, in general, the first NXT superstar to come from NXT to win the Royal Rumble. And another controversy, another day of doom that came out of the Royal Rumble, besides Judgment Day eliminating Judgment Day, was that by accident Charlotte Flair eliminated her best friend Alexa Bliss. But at the end of the day, that was just the controversy. And just like I said, the one controversy that we can't get out of our heads and out of our eyes was that Liv eliminated one of her family members from the Judgment Day, which was Raquel Rodriguez. And we will have to wait and see for who is she going to face, what champion is she going to face at the Show of Shows, at her Super Bowl, which is better, in our opinion, and my opinion, better than the Super Bowl at WrestleMania 42. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you want to get updated on my videos, don't forget to tap that notification bell. Don't forget to tap that notification bell. Now, if you want to expand your time here for my WWE reviews and previews, don't doubt and subscribe to my channel until we WrestleMania again, until we hit the road to WrestleMania again, which the second stop to the road to WrestleMania is WWE Elimination Chamber in Chicago, in the land of deep dish pizza, February 28th in Chicago. So until we chamber again, bye.